It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
James Shields gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Stepping in, David Lee, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Striding in, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Mike Scott is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the left-handed hitting Aubrey Huff. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Scott has his sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That misses, 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Line hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, number 30, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there. 1 down. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Cox is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. And this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Garcia, and this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Three runs already home here. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Huff now, and there are two down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Houston. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
the 1-0 home. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting six, the catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A 1 pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Zunino, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Batting 8.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next will be Willy Adames. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Scott comes set. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, David Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 0-for-1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in now, Michael Lee. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And it's quickly 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it's still 3-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 30 corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Duffy.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scott has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros, number 6, Jorge Soler.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now batting, the fourth baseman,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really
30.
fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready now, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bagwell leads off first with 1 away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
That's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Brantley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, Aubrey Huff. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And Huff lays off that one as he works the count back to 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tommy Pham is on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
All even now, 2-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 30 recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 3-1. Standing in, George Springer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Lee. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Four runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two-0 count, the pitch outside, 3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Please. Jake Faria is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jake Faria.
Michael Lee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in once again, number 3. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a curveball blocked by Zunino, and he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-0. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here on the west coast of Florida. It's now 4-1 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now is Mike Zunino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for two. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's gone.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
The batter,
In now, Willie Adames.
shortstop, Willie.
As he will take
Adames.
strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's by him for strike one.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Matt Duffy would be next. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. From the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Wendell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Rays 3. Ready for another chance. Number 30. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 30.
Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Ground ball foul down the left side. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Gary Cox will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He swings and lines it to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Next for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Now a throw over. The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Runner goes for second. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pham leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. That finds the zone, a called strike. The set and the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Rays 3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Lee. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lee.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. David Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in, Jose Altuve, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Standing in, Michael Lee. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Huff now, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hard hit ball to second. Wendell fields it cleanly. Throw on to Huff will be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Scott has his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ryan Stanek is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 55.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Astros, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in, number 30. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Stanek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Nope. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Gone. That one's swimming with the Rays. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
fielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Up next for the Astros,
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he misses ball 4.
the center fielder, number 4, George.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the eighth coming up. It's now 5-3 Houston. Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lee takes it in. And there's one away. Numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And that's exactly how opening day.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, double digits. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate, not here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Cox. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, no fielder, Tommy Pham.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Pham. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Avisail Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. He lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In there, and it's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on opening day after this. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Lee. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now, as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Paul Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Astros, number 15, Paul Lee.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bagwell is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lee, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Scott gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. James Shields was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Paul Lee hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.